Frustrations mounting for some Horry County parents, as Jennifer Roberts reports now. They don't understand why school leaders won't let students continue with a virtual option when they've already been learning at home under quarantine.
I first introduced you to Jeremy Nicklaw last week. At that time, he told me his son had been quarantined after being exposed to COVID-19. Nicklaw told me then he was uncomfortable sending his kid back to school and was told he could not continue virtual learning at home.
Where I didn't have to worry about him being exposed to other people.
Nicklaw says his son went back to Myrtle Beach Elementary School on Monday, but he didn't feel comfortable keeping him in the face-to-face environment. That's when he says he immediately enrolled his son into a homeschool option.
Yesterday morning I got a phone call from the school saying that he was exposed the one day he went to school on Monday, and I need to have him retested again.
Nicklaw says he doesn't regret his decision to keep his kid at home because he says he wasn't given a choice to put his son in a virtual option until the quarantine stopped.
If we wait another 2 months, how many more people are going to get sick?
Caroline Williams echoes those concerns. She found out today her daughter, who attends Blackwater Middle School, tested positive for COVID.
Upset, angry, nervous, scared. She's confused because she wore her mask. She done everything right.
Days before, Williams says her daughter was told she had to quarantine after she was exposed to COVID. Williams tells me she's upset because the school system isn't offering an immediate option to allow traditional learning students who test positive for COVID to stay at home for the remainder of the semester.
If the kids have to quarantine, go ahead and let them stay home instead of bringing them back in the environment, because the next time someone else gets tested positive in the class, what, are they going to throw my kid back out into quarantine? Like, how many times is she going to have to go into quarantine?
Some parents tell me they feel comfortable sending their kids to the school grounds. For those families that don't, I brought your questions about switching to the virtual program to the Horry County School District. In a statement, the district spokesperson says reopening enrollment for K-12 schools at this time would result in multiple complicated implications, impacting areas such as instruction and staffing, further stating it would cause frustrations for families and teachers who did not change their minds or want their schedules altered. I also contacted the State Department of Education. I'm told the state has not set any parameters as to what points during the school year students can opt in or out of virtual instruction, further stating it may be difficult for students to move in and out of programs at will. Reporting from Myrtle Beach, I'm Jennifer Roberts, WNBF News.